Call of Duty 4 was a game where my role as a level designer would shift, and I'd start to get more into systems and even advancing art front. Like you see down here, this is a trash can model that I built, and using a lot of the new technology like the normal mapping, and then leveraging LOD to make this thing disappear as you get farther was really neat. And it was really cool to see that in some of the multiplayer maps and all that. I also did the dandelion model that you see through several games after this. So that's kind of a fun thing that I was involved with, that was not just pushing brushes in a level. And common theme here is that I wanted to get outside of that box. So you get to my favorite contribution to Call of Duty of all time, which is Jeep Ride. And I was just kind of doing everything on this mission. Like, there was art, there was scripting, and it ended up being a really cool thing and something that is a trophy for me in my portfolio. So this is Bob Ross would be proud. I created an in-game tool here to paint the grass and all the stuff on the terrain just for me. So a lot of talk about how I wanted to improve the tooling in the game, and spoiler alert, I ultimately ended up being a tools engineer on the game. Here we have MP Creek, and MP Creek was originally a single player mission, and so I put a lot of time into it on the single player side. So after we shipped, my idea was to convert it into a multiplayer map, and that's how MP Creek came about. It's my only multiplayer map. Aftermath, I had done the blockout for the original version of this, which had the player with the radiation suit and all this fun stuff, but they had cut this part out and arted it up. So I was involved in a lot of the vehicles. So anytime you see guys coming out of a vehicle, getting on them, I was in the white boxes setting those up for the game. And the helicopters ended up being a super cool way to introduce AI. We didn't have to come up with super creative, like around the corner stuff to spawn an AI. And then talk a little bit about the not failed, but the research that we were doing on putting the player in a helicopter at that point, and never came to light. And bonus features, I did the Ragtime Warfare cheat and a bunch of the achievements late in the game. So there you have it. Thanks.